Hi Virgo, welcome to your May general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Virgo. This is a general reading, so please keep that in mind to only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone who really needs to hear this message. Hi cross watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Virgo. Who wouldn't be? I like to remind Virgo and cross watchers that energy is fluid, and this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. All right, Virgo, let's go ahead and get your reading started. I'm first going to use my sound bowl here to do a mini meditation to clear and set the energy, but if you just want to jump right on into the card pull to see what the cards have to say, check out the pinned comment below with all the timestamps. For those of you here with me now, thank you so much for joining me. It really does help me connect with your energy. So I'm going to ask everyone to take a deep breath in, and then I want you guys to just open up your energy as I ring the sound bowl for you to ask any questions that you have in regards to your love life. And if there is a certain someone, think about them now and we'll see what Spirit has to say. So let's go ahead and take that deep breath in. And tune into the energy of Virgo. I mean, honestly, all I saw, Virgo, was like someone like coming out of bed after a night, opening up like bay windows and like seeing a balcony and just like going on the balcony looking over like a view, and it looked like a view of a big city, so someone could live in a big city, is from a big city, and then like someone coming up behind them and hugging them and kissing them and holding them there. It was really sweet. So I wonder if this is an experience you've had with this person that I saw, or just, you know, you guys maybe have spent like a weekend together, I'm seeing, and like you just hung out all day in bed, like morning sex, daytime sex, and even just holding each other, being with you is something that they may even daydream about, Virgo. I'm seeing the letter K as in Kristen, as in Kyle, first, middle, last initial, or Keith. I don't know why that's coming through. But yeah, I just kind of feel that this person wants you, Virgo, wants to be there and wants to spend all their time with you, honestly. And some of you may think it's like a little clingy, or you're not used to that type of energy. Maybe you're kind of used to people that are just like onto their own schedule, will hit you up when they need to. But this person is just like wanting to be with you all the time, every weekend, hitting you up, wanting to hang out. I wonder what this is all about, if this is current energy or what someone's like reminiscing and remembering about you. So let's go ahead and see what the cards have to say, because I'm very curious about this energy coming through here. So for this reading, I am tuning into an energy in around your psychic field of someone that has romantic feelings or intentions towards you right now in this moment, whether you are single or taken, whether you're currently in a connection or in separation with this energy. Let's see who is coming through and why, and what you need to know about this energy for May. So tell me about the energy surrounding Virgo. Free yourself. It is time to take control back of your life. Okay. So this card could mean many different things. For some, it's kind of like freeing yourself from the memory of it or the hurt from it, from that person you may have had that daydream about or always wanted to have that type of life with. But others of you, this could just be someone holding back a lot because of like things that they've gone through, or that, you know, something that they don't know if it's the right timing. They don't want to ask a question that would throw you off guard, and maybe someone's done of holding back their feelings for you or their intentions for you or their plans for you. You know, there could be someone that always wears a particular necklace all the time. It has a deep meaning to them, or even like I'm seeing a choker as well. All right. Tell me more about this energy for Virgo. We'll get a little bit more specific here. But they do find you to be like a unicorn, right? Like someone who is so rare in this dating scene, this dating world, someone who fits their perfect type. Oh, we have forgiveness here. And it says, forgiving yourself or another will help you move forward. Okay. All right. This is the direction this reading is going, okay? But again, you could be reunited with this person. That's great. I do kind of feel this is someone that misses you dearly, Virgo, and may have felt like they hurt you. And maybe that's the holding themselves back from reaching out to you, wanting to see what you've been up to, wanting to see how you've been. Like you guys haven't had that conversation in a while. I'm hearing something about August. Someone could have a birthday in August, or that's when you guys met or last time spoke, or I don't know. But yeah, I kind of feel like this person just really misses you being around, and they keep themselves in this like 8 of Swords energy. So I wonder if this is like a Gemini or someone with strong Gemini in their chart that just have constant thoughts about you, can't stop thinking about you, can't stop thinking about the time that they shared with you, the intimacy they had with you. I don't know, they felt a sense of vulnerability that may have freaked them out a little bit, which is why they may have like left in a way that you didn't expect them to, or pushed you away in a sense. And maybe that's why they know that they need your forgiveness, Virgo, or they're looking for your forgiveness. But I feel they're doing this very telepathically and psychically. I think they're kind of intimidated or afraid to reach out to you. So let's get a bit deeper into this. Someone could live by like a horse racing track, or by like a horse stable or a farm. I don't know why I'm feeling that for some of you. Okay. Then we have compassionate and we have resistant. And look at that horse right there. Horse energy is coming through very, very strongly. I wonder if some of you guys, horse has always been a totem animal of yours. You've been seeing horses quite a bit. Or you could be born year of the horse in Chinese astrology. Or you could have strong Sagittarius in your chart, or you're dealing with a Sagittarius. Rebellious, defensive, and closed. And then we have empathic, caring, and sympathetic. Wow. You know, I'm kind of feeling here, Virgo, that you felt like this person may have taken you for granted. I do feel like when you love someone or care for someone, you will give their all. You'll give your all to this person. You will be open with them. And I think you don't feel that same safeness around this person anymore that you once did, for whatever happened between the two of you, which we can get into with the tarot. But they may kind of be feeling like you are closed off to them, that you are resistant towards them. And that's part of why they've been trying to hold back from trying to talk to you, because they just sense that energy. Especially if the last conversation you guys had wasn't a great one. It was like a text war I'm kind of seeing between the two of you. But they're hoping that if they do decide to reach out, which I think they're in the process of right now, like, do I or do I not? Like that, you know, picking the petals off a daisy, trying to leave it to chance. Like, they're hoping that you will at least give them the time to hear them out, because there's a lot that they haven't said that they want to say to you. It's kind of similar to Scorpio's reading almost. So if you're dealing with a Scorpio, or if you have strong Scorpio in your chart, I suggest checking out the Scorpio reading to see if there's messages for you there. But I do want to say, with forgiveness and compassionate here, they still very much care about you and hope you're doing well. Like, they don't have a bad thing to say about you. Even when other people bring you up, like, they always talk like very respectfully about you. But yeah, there's a lot of regret here. There's a lot of hope here, maybe even in some way, that you guys can work this out and fix this. Someone has very warm hands, always does. Like, when someone was cold, they kind of cuddled up to them and held their hand, and it was always super warm. All right, let's get into the tarot here. All right, so with the tarot, I'm going to ask, how do they feel about you right now? What do they think of you? What do they like about you? What do they not like about you? What do they like about the connection they have with you currently, and what do they not like about it? And what are their highest hopes and deepest fears in regards to this connection with you, Virgo? What are they hoping is going to happen and unfold between the two of you, and what are they afraid of? Ooh, yeah. 2 major arcanas out the gate. The World and the Devil card, yeah. There has been toxic tendencies that maybe they were acting out on, that they were using as a defense mechanism to try to block themselves from their feelings for you, but it did not work one bit. Yeah, Ace of Cups. They are definitely in love with you, Virgo. But they don't know how to express that. They don't know what to do with that. And with the Devil here, there could be like past life or even childhood trauma that kind of affects them from receiving the love that you give them or that they want to give to you. Damn, yeah. Okay, whoa, 2 aces here. So your birthday could be September 1st, September 11th, or August 31st or 21st for some of you guys. But bottom of the deck, we have the Chariot. Sorry, I have to censor for YouTube guidelines, but this is Cancer energy, also Sagittarius energy for me as a reader. There are also 2 sevens, so September 7th, September 17th, or August 27th could be your birthdays. Yeah, I'm feeling a big time throat chakra blockage. So there's a lot that they feel like they haven't said to you that you need to hear. That's from their perspective, right? Whether that's anything you feel or not. But I feel, okay, with this Chariot energy, this is usually like the background or what you don't see going on. So there's a couple of messages I'm getting for different groups of you. For some of you guys, they may have felt a lot of pressure to do more for you or to take you out more or to like put you guys out there as like a couple or to move things along a lot faster than they were going. And because of that pressure, they resisted and they pulled away or they got very defensive. And I do kind of feel like the last few weeks or months that you guys were connecting, there was a lot of arguments or frustration that built up between the two of you. Now, some of you guys, there could have been issues with transportation, whether you guys lived at a couple hours long distance and you'd always have to find a ride, or they would try to find a ride, or someone didn't have a car, how it's experiencing car issues. So that was kind of putting in some sort of block between the two of you from seeing each other as much. But with the Devil here in the Chariot, I am getting very much an energy of like my way or the highway. And that may have been something they got from you or that you got from them. And from that stance or that perspective, it really pushed the other person the other way. Because almost it was like they constantly felt like they had to do what the other person wanted to do, go eat where they wanted to eat, see them on their timeline. And it just wasn't really fair, I feel. And this person could have come from like a military background. Like I'm seeing someone that may have had a family member in the military, was born on like a military base camp, or just kind of had that very strict like structure in their life that kind of made them not as open to trying new things. And I feel that was something that I think someone resented here, Virgo, and I feel it's on your end. But again, cross watch or flip it if you have to flip it. So let's get into this. How they feel about you is the World card. And it's interesting because we see 2 circles in both of these cards, right? And so the World card is fixed energy, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, or Scorpio energy. The World can signify to me that you guys come from different backgrounds, cultures, ethnicities, religions maybe even, or you guys could have met online with the World Wide Web, right? Or when you guys were traveling for work, for vacation. I'm seeing an airport. Someone could live by an airport or, yeah, has to travel a lot for work. But, yeah, I feel as if they are feeling like they have to come forward and finally free themselves from like that 8 of Swords energy that they've been in with you, Virgo. The do I or should I not, like just put myself out there. They feel the need to do that in May. And, you know, if you follow them on social media and they've been posting a lot of quotes or things that they've been saying, I feel it stems from how they feel about you. And you kind of sense that, but obviously they didn't tag you or there's no proof of it. But I feel like I need to confirm that for you that, yeah, that those quotes or whatever they were posting was definitely in reference to you. But they feel like you're the person that they should be with. You're the person that is their ideal. Like I said, you check off all the standards that they have in trying to find someone. They feel like maybe they need to put themselves out there to make this work and have this chapter of the journey between the two of you of not talking or not communicating be fully ended and over with. Or some of you, if you are currently in a connection, like to put you guys out there to the world that you guys are dating, you guys are together, post pictures of you. Maybe they were always kind of weird about that. But what they think about you is the devil. Or think about this connection at least, Capricorn energy. They've become obsessive. They become obsessed in their thoughts about you, in their tactics and strategies. And I think, you know, some are facing their own demons. And what I mean by that is that there could be a lot of low vibrational tendencies, habits that they developed that they are seeing was a big problem in the connection between the two of you. I'm seeing someone with the Chariot and the Devil too, someone who could be a little bit controlling or a little bit jealous or a bad temper even. But hey, they're with the devil, someone is very, very good in bed. And I'm picking up a lot on that with these readings here, which is really interesting. But someone could have very abnormal kinks in bed. Maybe some that they asked you to do that you didn't feel down with. But generally for a lot of you, yeah, I feel as if this is the obsession that they've started to develop in finding ways to reach out to you or what they can do about it instead of hiding like they have. Now with the World card, they could definitely be like, I don't want to say cyber stalking per se, but it kind of feels like constantly checking up on your social media or trying to Google you, trying to look you up on LinkedIn, seeing what you're up to, because that may be the only way they have access to you. And even if you block them, they found a way. With the Devil card, they found the way. I'm seeing a banana, so that could be something very random to some of you guys out there. This is YouTube, so I have to kind of keep it PG-13, but there's something about being well packaged or having the perfect, you know what, whether that is one gender, sex, or the other, or whatever, they find you to have the perfect one. Okay, we'll leave it at that. What they like the most about you is the Page of Wands. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. So with the page here, I could say you could be younger than them, or you look much younger than your age. You could have a fire rising or moon, Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries, but you are exciting, you're adventurous. You are someone that is freely yourself, and you put yourself out there to the world, and you don't really care if anyone has something to say about it. You don't let judgments interfere with your optimism, with your outlook at life. And it's kind of freeing, especially if they came from a very judgmental or restrictive background in some ways. But you brought a lot of excitement into their life. You brought a lot of passion into their life. And they feel very, very passionately about you. And you always know how to turn them on. You always know what to say, where to touch, how to look. That gets their engines going. But what they don't like about you is the Ace of Cups. Ooh, okay. Water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Different messages. For some of you guys, they don't like the fact that feelings have developed this far. Some of you, they kind of view you as the one that got away or their first love. True love almost. Or that the opportunity of having you as someone that could go that distance was taken. And that a part of their heart is with you, Virgo, really. You know, part of what I'm feeling for the kinks there, that I was like something you weren't agreed to, maybe they were like very insistent on always having sex. And that kind of threw you off in some ways. Yeah, sure, I like to have sex, but like, it felt almost constant, or like when they came over, they insisted on it, and you're kind of like, is this all you want? Like, is there anything there? Or maybe that's you, Virgo. I don't know, no judgment, but someone may have felt like there was a lack of emotional availability emotional understanding, and maybe like different love languages in general. But for a lot of you, I just have this feeling they don't like the fact that, yeah, they still deeply care about you, even if you haven't been talking to them, reaching out to them. The feelings are still there, and it's hard to deal with. And it's hard to be reminded of it constantly, because they are, especially with the devil thoughts there. What they like the most about this connection is the Seven of Wands. Leo energy. You know, I kind of feel that in the beginning of you two connecting, they kind of viewed it as like a game to open you up or to get you. I don't know. For some reason, they may have felt like you played a little bit hard to get, or you were a little bit resistant in, you know, furthering this, whether you felt like, oh, I don't know if they're good for me, or, you know, I don't know if they just want me in bed or whatever it was, but they liked the process of convincing you or persuading you to give this a chance, to give them a shot. Because they were pretty persistent at first. I feel that here. And they feel like they won that battle there. They're a little competitive with the Chariot and the Seven of Wands. And that may have been something that kind of annoyed you in a lot of ways, especially with the Devil card here, right? Yeah, I don't know. They were competitive in a lot of ways, maybe even in like drinking games, maybe in like board games with you or like whatever. But they found you a worthy opponent, if that's anything positive, or someone that was worthy to kind of battle for. And I think in a lot of ways too, you were like one of the only people to really call them out when they were, you know, starting to be annoying or rigid or, you know, stubborn about certain things. You're like, what's the problem? What's the deal? And although maybe their ego was a little wounded at first, their higher selves were like, this Virgo is courageous enough to say something about it. Take note, because that's the person you need. That's what their higher selves is trying to tell them, at least. Someone could be wearing orange right now, or orange is someone's favorite color or aura color. What they don't like about this connection is the Hangman. Pisces energy. So I feel that for some, like, yeah, you have still yet to reach out, and they thought you would have reached out by now, especially if it's been, you know, a few months. Like, damn, like, I thought Virgo felt something in a type of way too. Why are they being distant from me? Why are they keeping me waiting? And they think that you have posted certain things that are really sexy, that are like thirst traps that were meant for them. And in a way, you're kind of like teasing them subliminally, whether this is true or not. This is what they're thinking. Yeah, that you're leaving them hanging right now. Or even if they tried recently to send like an olive branch out, like try to text you and you have yet to respond, you don't know how you should respond, like they're starting to feel a little anxious about if you will at all. Maybe you left them on red and have not even like thought of how you're going to reply. Now, others of you, you know, Virgo, you are who you are. That free spirit type of energy, that horse spirit type of energy, right? And I don't know, maybe you felt like they wanted you a particular way, to be a certain way, like, I don't know, and it just didn't feel right with you. And if you can't accept me for who I am, I don't feel like we could develop anything here. And they may have felt like, you know, at times that you were too unique, too different. And I don't know, maybe again with the strict upbringing or culturally strict upbringing or whatever that is, like they were afraid that you would stand out too much with their family members or friends or close inner circle. But to you, love and romance should be like, you should still accept me no matter what. With the Hanged Man, someone could have had a criminal history in the past, or like, I don't know, it could be from shoplifting when they were teenagers to like a DUI, or to have been in prison or jail before. Obviously not for everyone, but confirmation for someone out there. And someone may think someone's too tall. As a woman, I know that's something that you could hear. I'm also 5'9", so sometimes I don't feel comfortable wearing like, 6-inch heels, because I'll be like, whatever the math is, do the math, but over 6 feet tall, right? And so it's kind of like, I wonder if someone felt like someone else was like, the height difference was too awkward or weird in a sense. I don't know why I'm feeling that, but it's definitely a message for someone out there. Highest hopes. 10 of Pentacles. Virgo energy. So some of you could possibly be dealing with another Virgo or someone with strong Virgo in their chart. They want you guys to be back together again. And maybe this was someone you were once upon a time in a relationship with, but whether it was kept on the down low or it didn't take it that further distance than what you were hoping for, they want to reestablish that foundation because they want the 10 of Pentacles with you. They know that they can only have the 10 of Pentacles with you. You are husband-wife material. Some of you could come from money, made your own money, have your own business, or someone comes from a family of wealth. And I think there's some sort of allure to that as well, which is something to keep in mind. I'm seeing a red couch that someone could have, or a velour or velvet couch perhaps. But yeah, with that 10 of Pentacles, they're hoping that you two can work through this and that you'll be stronger than ever. Something that is built to last, even if this has been a rough past few months, past few weeks, or however long it's been. That you guys will be together again. That's what they're hoping for. Deepest fears, Ace of Wands. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And when I picked this card up, I heard like on to the next, like you're over it. Like I'm just trying to find something new. I'm looking forward to the new. What has been in the past is in the past. I'm with someone new. They're afraid that maybe you started a romantic thing with someone else and they can't imagine. They get jealous at the thought of you two being intimate with one another, staying the night at their house. Like they may have heard that you stayed the night at someone's house recently through other people or seeing your Instagram story or whatever, and they were upset, mad. It made them mad. But what do you expect, Are that you were going to wait forever? I think they kind of did think that, Virgo. But they're afraid like that you're angry with them still, that there is no going back, you're over it, and you're on to the next, period. That's what they're afraid of. All right, Virgo, to see the likely outcome of this situation, what is likely to happen and unfold from now to the end of the month? Are they going to do anything? Are they going to reach out? We're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. I'm going to overturn this card here and show you the likely outcome, pull more tarot oracle cards, and with the extended reading, I can show these cards, and they're sexy, so I don't have to monitor them and whatever. But if you'd like to join me for the extended reading, go ahead and open up the description box of this video and you will see the link to Vimeo, which will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where we're ready to depart, Virgo, I really hope that this reading resonated with you. I hope it confirmed a lot of what you were feeling about your love life or the energies around it. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Virgo, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Virgo.